What's up, guys? How are you? How's everything? I'm back, and I'm gonna try to do another retro game night with Hebot. But this time, I'm gonna try to do it as a complete showcase and playthrough of the Xbox 360 version of Golden Axe Beast Rider. This was from Sega, and it was also developed by, I believe it was Level 5? Secret Level 5, the developers. So, one of the reasons why I wanted to do this is because this game I felt was a lot better than people gave it a chance, and also I don't think it was played by many. And at the same time, it was a game that introduced a lot of different new features of gameplay mechanics that we saw implemented later on in other games during the process of the evolution of next generational consoles coming out with new games. Obviously, in this case, for example, they had a color combat coordination system that is very reminiscent to the one that we saw implemented on Rise, Son of Rome on Xbox One. And also, they also had a implementation of axe wielding where you threw the axe, used the axe not only for combat, but for puzzle solving. And it had a very weighty feel to it, the way they did in God of War for PlayStation 4, the re-envisioned version, which a lot of people thought, oh no, they never did that before. So I kind of want to show it and present it through my playthrough so that you guys can see it while I'm showcasing it, right? So I'm going to start a new game. I haven't played it in a while, so I will be rusty, so please forgive me for that. But at least you guys see that it's not me blowing hot air out of my behind, and it's really because I'm being genuine. I haven't really played the game in a while. So it says there, Assyrian priestesses have summoned the dragons, last of the great titans. That was a loading screen.
The ceremony.
And this game was intended originally from Sega. The intention, the plan, right? The plan, so to speak, was supposed to be, it was going to be a trilogy where you play 3 different games, and each trilogy was going to introduce the other characters like Axe Battler and Gilliam, and they were supposed to go. They were going to be where this one is a single player experience. The other that followed were going to be co-op games with in the campaign and in the world. But because the game didn't do well and didn't sell well, didn't fare well critically as well, I guess Sega decided to axe it down, no pun intended, and not continue and finish, or give Secret Level the opportunity to finish the series and the 3 games that were originally planned. Which is a shame because Golden Axe is a very iconic Sega property and franchise that a lot of people still love and hold near and dear to their heart, which I'm pretty sure they would love to see another take or give at it, right, from a new developer, or even someone from Sega that's really well pronounced, right, that has the skills to make a new one to see how it fares and what the interpretation would be, especially with today's technology, the consoles, and also, the ease of creating worlds with all the technology available for developers in such a shorter period of time. But obviously, games are more expensive now to make, so I don't think Sega just has the pockets to do it. So it is what it is. So anyway, here we go. It says grabber, press A for quick strikes, press X for power strikes, or press A and X for a knockback strike. Main attack chains will finish them quickly. As you see here, as you see there, you'll notice that they chime in the color green. And then it says here, I smell an ambush, I must defend myself. When the attacks come, I will either evade or parry. So evade is orange attacks, you press LB, and parry is the blue attacks, which is RB, LB and RB. If you fail to do this, I will surely die. So this is where I told you that the color combat system comes in. So if you see orange or blue, you press RB. You see? And then you can counter attack. And it even turns into combos. There's one. It's telling you how to do it. And that's the second one. Really nice. It feels heavy when they hit you on the sword, because of the fact that it has the weight of the swords as you're fighting. And you have, see how I got it from behind? You have complete freedom of the camera movement, which is also very good. So I finished that. That objective was done. A counter to boogie man after evaded parry. Okay. Mountain and the homeland of the priestess recruit girls from the mainland at a young age to worship and fight for the dragon titan. This is just giving you some history. As you see there, you'll see the artifacts on the wall of how, you know, these barbarian queens. So it's basically telling me that I can combo nice. Let's see what color he throws at me. Nice. And as you'll see, as you're doing these combos, you'll get stronger and the blade catches on fire. That's the fifth one. Oh boy. Missed that one. Missed that one too. Really nice. And the game's pretty responsive. Graphically, it's kind of a mixed bag, because when you first play it, there's some areas that actually look decent, and then there's some areas that kind of look flat and not really inspired. And I don't know if that's just okay. Also when they're green. It's hard. You gotta kind of get used to it when you see them attack in different situations with the different colors. You see there? No, that was wrong. Kind of like the way it rides when you get multiple guys threatening you and attacking you at the same time. So like I was saying about graphics, it looked good for the time, but I think people were expecting more. So I kind of think maybe the budget that Sega gave Secret Level was obviously constrained. It wasn't really high, because as we all know, the 360 had some very, very graphically demanding games and games that were really showpieces. Change difficulty, continue game, exit game. So I got a C for that first section. As you can see there. Lighting looks good. Kind of more grounded and realistic. to open doors and gates. There is the old dragons. One of the beasts. You can mount him with RT and sprint with LT. So you can mount the Abrix, that's what it's called. Oh, and these are, obviously boxes with safes that you can open. I think you could only do it, let me see here. Legend speaks of the Abrix lineage of the Dragon Titan himself. The Axarian priestesses have bred these powerful but decal reptiles for swift transportation and quick attacks. Okay, so let's mount them like so. A is the tail whip, X is the fire breath, and then A and X is fireballs. Alright. There you go. Tail whip. There you go, you speed up with him. And to be honest with you, the response in the game is really well done. It's very responsive. Frame rate wise, it's 30 frames per second, but it also tends to drop because you get screen tearing. I think that's from the VSync that they do. Here are the cutscenes in the game. So it has a presentation-wise, it does have a very barbaric type of feel, which was Golden Axe was known for.
Great Lord, your servant beseeches
Good character models.
find her one.
He is granting her some powers. And you could unlock a bunch of different costumes for Blaze as you play along in the game. Some of the newer characters. There's Gimli.
Behind you, girl.
I think Secret Level's intent was to do a very good game that was very representative of the Golden Axe iconic structure and world that was already created in the arcade game and in the sequel, The Revenge of the Saturn. But again, I think just the money constraint and the bad critical reception didn't help, obviously, at all. There's the Abrix. And to be honest, let me see if I can put up the volume just a tad. What the game offered as far as, turn that off, sorry about that. The game offers as far as, oh boy, here we go. As far as the, Camera work is pretty decent too, because you can control it. Oh, cut him! I got him. You can see there. Back on the Abrix. Go over here and pick it up. The dragon is the last of the great titans. The race still reverses gods throughout Uria. Though his capture was not unforeseen, it remains a mystery why Death Adder fears the dragon's power. It's a game that I think that deserves to go back to compat, because if it did, I think it would benefit from the power or the raw power of the more modern consoles, obviously. Plus, it'll allow people to revisit the game, obviously. Oh boy. Oh boy. It takes some time to get used to it, like I said. I haven't played it in a while. The better you start doing the counter combat, though, in the game. First soldiers decided boogeyman was swept down on the edge of wasteland, leaving a wake of destruction. Boogeyman comes in many variants, from soldier to mage to toolfers. Alright, so I think my Abrax was actually killed. You can run with her. Not really sure. Can't go that way. Oh, that's the way. That's the way I came from. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can. Nope. They killed my Abrix. My beast, if you will. Now I must go on foot. And the game does have like a in Uria, the mining of precious materials has always been the service of the Titan gods. Titan tribute, gold, jewels awarded in combat can be exchanged for powerful magics and weapons. The game, even though it's obviously level base, still has a kind of a big scale open world feel, I guess. Okay, wait. This healing relic will fully restore my health and health of my beast. The ancient Exerian scattered these magical runes throughout Uria. They can replenish more health than the food I might pick up. Okay, great. So these give you health. Nice. I don't know if so I was saying, still give you killed in one shot. Nice. Thinking of a No, stinking of a raw flesh and offal. The grobber is the lowest scavenger of Death Adder's enemies. They roam in packs and will often attack a warrior from behind. Alrighty then. So those are the sneaky little bastards that work for Death Adder. And here you have the little trolls that walk around that you hit. The mysterious gnomes are often regarded as petty thieves and scavengers, yet they travel virtually unimpeded throughout the area. They are known to carry food, potions, and loot. So as you see here, in the tradition of the old golden axe, you can hit this little thing. Oh boy, he moves around. And he drops food. I'm lucky. I won't catch a seizure trying to catch him, and he gives you items. Just like, you know, in the original Golden Axe games. So they try to keep that flavor and element of some of the games in this new one. But difference is obviously the 3D perspective and environment. Excuse me. So let me see if there's anything over here. Gotta look for safe. I think we get magics too in this, if I'm not mistaken. See that? It can get overwhelming. It is violent to see limbs everywhere. Let's go collect that and see what that has to offer. Sidestep, sidestep, sidestep. There's another. Here we go. The simplest spells taught by Axarian priestesses is target a single foe and object by flame. Select the magic with the D-pad left, then cast with B. Okay. Sounds simple enough. Let's see. This is basically the first level and the tutorial of the game. Let's see this. Nope. Oh, okay, this replenishes your magic. Okay, so the magic is use it there to open up the door. Fire magic. Then I can go back here, for example, replenish it, and you'll see there in the corner here that it replenishes the magic. So those are the three types of magic you get. This is another seed. As you can see, I'm very rusty. I'm doing horribly. Let's go. Crossing this bridge. Oh boy, this guy does not look fun. Oh, this is where you can actually parry what he throws at you, and you can hit him back, or you can hit him with magic. Do that. or and kill him with the magic. There it is. I remember. Pretty cool. So whatever you see fit, whether you want to parry his attack back to him, or whether you you know, want to hit him with that little magic. Terrorist has been trained to combat magic wielders. Most magic can be reflected, reflected with RB or evaded with LB. Or both. Listen and look for the right moment to counterattack. Right. There we go. That tells you right there. Okay, we're going to the other side now. Jesus. I don't know if this is controller, because I haven't played in a while, or if my reaction time is just oof. Bad. There we go. You hear them screaming agony. That's energy, very nice. So the green boxes that you get. You can see there. Better the combats and countering, the better the score is going to be. Bring up enemies have limited range of no close. Select the magic. Wait, okay. So this is just. There it is. Keep pressing keep pressing the LB instead of the no, I keep pressing the LT instead of the LB. That's where my confusion's coming in. Because they're so close together on the 360 controller. There we go. Like I said, I hope you guys don't get bored of the playthrough, because it actually gets a lot better as it goes along. I mean, these are the earlier, this is the earlier stages. Oh, it's a booby trap. Which I forgot existed when you try to get certain collectibles. They put booby traps in places. There it is. Here's one. Oh boy, they look like big bear traps. There it is. Getting rocked. Trying to. Let's see. It's more of the magic. Some money again. Counter right there. Nice. replenishing my potion meter so that I can do my magics. Oh no! Got him. This way. It does have a jump too. Oh no, I did this to open this up. There we go. That opens up that door. So you use your magic as also as use your magic also as oh got them both. Also they hit you with a double attack so that you can kill them simultaneously and that will open the door as well. Some boogeyman in on the ranks, definitely these blue painted hammer wielders will send their followers into a berserk frenzy, making them more furious and harder to kill despite dispatch them last. Get rid of them last. So let's see this way. This is probably terribly there. Oh, see? It's going to be a continuing run with me over here. Let's see. The priestess of Axer have worshipped the dragon titan since the dawn of ages. In his service, they harnessed his fury, his very powers for both ritual and war, but now their clan has been wiped out. Oh boy. Pretty rough. Pretty rough. The day and age we're living now, that'll probably be offensive for some people with their video game experiences. Takes a nice shot of her. We had an ability to take a screenshot. That'd have been a screenshot right there. Once again. Uh-oh. Here we go. Got him. There we go. Hey guys, you're going to see kind of a unwanted transition because my camera needed more battery life. Kind of died out on me, didn't even realize. So therefore, it turned off on me, so I apologize for that. Hopefully, stay tuned and For you, it won't look like it was a long extended time, and for me, obviously it was. But yeah, so here we go. So like I was telling you guys before, to get used to the counter combat color system is kind of tricky. It takes a while. Here we go. We have each dragon statue contains an amber from the souls of the last Titan. Break the statue to unleash the Titan's souls, which grants Tyrus the power of resurrection. Tyrus can only carry 5 statues. Okay. Let's see. So, we got multiple routes to go over here. Decided to come this way first, see what this... Oh, chest, treasure chest there. Oh, there we go, like I said. Like this, they get more aggressive. Which obviously here it is. I'm trying to keep the camera focus, which obviously it's a lot harder because they start going crazy, kind of go berserk on you, and then you got to try to block and attack at the same time. So it is challenging. It is challenging. It's not like it's not. One down. Alrighty. And I guess 2 more to go. Let's see. So again, like I said, this game is not as bad as people might have thought. Look at this. His little mother. And they moved just as annoying as they did in the original game. Catch him. Oh, he disappeared. They move as fast as they did it and annoying as in the other game where they made it in the original, which made it hard. Here we go. I'm going this side now. To my right. And I'm going to leave the center for last. Oh. There we go. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Now I don't remember if I had played this game on my current gamer tag that, as you guys know, used to be Earring Paladin 8, and changed to Hebot 8. So if you see achievement pop up, that's probably the reason why. You can follow the trail to there. You notice the lighting starts to change in real time the longer you progress, or at least dynamically, to give you that impression that it's changing in real time. So what you do is you wait until he stays still, then you hit him. That's what you do. Oh, caught him again. Caught him again. And it disappeared. To give you the effect like it's in real time, I believe. Might be real time, might be different. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. because I'm not sure. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, he rocked me. Oh yeah, when you do that, you can't. Oh, he changed on me twice already. Oh, oh. Let's see what he does. Oh, again. Energy. Alrighty then. Those cannot be blocked. Red. Oh, I fell over the cliff. Jeez. I think that indicates how many. There he goes. Dead. Oh, that sucks. Turns into stone. It's a pretty cool little detail. From here. Strongest of the Booleans are the Twofers and clans of giant barbarian. Terror to behold. The merciless Twofers will annihilate his own men to damage his opponent. Alrighty then. Let's see if there's any. If there was any treasure chest there. No, this is completion. Gotta see again. Challenge mode, you can play any complete. Story mode, improve your overall rank and receive greater tributes. All reward items battle arrow can be used in this mode. Okay, great. Cool deal. So I believe that was stage 1 of World 1. As you can see, they have fantastic artwork that looks very Franzetta, right? Franzetta, the guy who did the artwork for Conan. Franzetta. As you guys know, I think it was very inspired by Secret Level to do these artworks like Franzetta's artwork. And they're obviously shown to you during the loading screens.
Gilius.
There's Gilius. As we all know, he's the one who wielded the golden axe in the original arcade game.
Lord Gilius, the great dragon is captured. We must save him.
And we shall. You are the last of the Axirian sisterhood, and there is blood to be repaid.
How?
With this.
The golden axe. But the axe was broken centuries ago. How did you...
Now is not the time for history lessons. Rebuild the axe, and you may yet have vengeance for your sisters and your god.
We have to rebuild the axe.
Axe is bound to you now. Summon it at your will. Incomplete, the axe is useless against the Death Adder. Only when will it have the power to destroy you. I'll go after the dragon. You must rebuild the golden axe, or we are lost. Now off with you.
As you can see, the character models are still pretty decent. And here is where the element of the axe itself, like I was saying, that was kind of used, and it was used in the new God of War. The idea of it in the structure was done in this game first. So it says now it has little power against foes. But the axe is not useless. Select the axe magic with D-pad up, then summon it with B. Target the golden sigils and throw the axe with B. So, of course, as you see there, we gotta kind of. There's some more story scrolls. Those scrolls will tell you the story of the world and the universe. As you see there, you have to obviously use it right away, immediately. And what you do is you pick it, you move, you see. As you pick it, you aim. Once you got it aimed, you throw it and it becomes, the element of using it as a puzzle, a tool for puzzles within the world. And to be honest, you can actually even use it against them. And you throw it, as you see there. Cool beans. Let's see if there's anything over here. You probably can't hear the music too well, but the music is also placed, I think, pretty appropriately. I think it's fitting for the style of the game. Some nice shining effects on the sword. Lighting and shadowing on the floor. I mean, like I said, the game has a lot of good potential. These are breakable items. I don't know if they offer anything yet. As you can see there, it's telling you you're going to need the axe. Sacrifice gate requires blood. Knockout attacks will do the trick. Press A and X to throw all enemies into the gate. Okay. So basically, by sacrificing them, you want to do this. There you go. That's what opens them up. There you go. Gruesome. Very effective. So whatever gets the job done. Like I said, character models fairly decent. It's indicating me there's something here that I have to use the axe for. I'm trying to see if I can see it, but I don't see it. So it might be a secret somewhere. Oh, there it is. You see it up there? That's what it was trying to tell me. There's again something there as well. And something there as well. And maybe over here? Let's see. Barriers. There's barriers. Barriers, I tell you. Oh, there's another one. Up there. And throw it. Whoop. A quick and agile beast indeed is a length. If I can keep the length alive, I will be able to cross dire in no time. And the length strength can come in handy if I become overwhelmed. When I get close, I can mount with RT. So different type of beast already introduced. This is how you get in here. Get the scroll for story. Get the scroll for story. It says one of Yuri's few domesticated predators by charging his thin outer layer of fur with internal electricity. The Nth is able to refract light while hunting, giving him a natural invincibility. Okay. So we mount him. And when you ride the beast, it's very... When you ride the beast, it's very... he has a cloaking mechanism, which is awesome. But when you ride the beast, it's very smooth. They've definitely emphasized a lot on how the animation and the way the beast felt when you used them, and I think that was great. Really, really good. So that's what power you could do in with both the X and Y, or X and A. And you could even throw and use the axe also while you're on the beasts, for example, which is another cool feature. If the tires performed an attack chain, in proper time she will perform a brutal strike that sets her sword aflame. Okay, brutal strikes greater damage to enemies and increase tires type mode. So not only do they tell you story with the scrolls, but they also give you little hints. They're like little hints on things you could do in the game to maximize your experience with the game, so that you can learn it better and have more fun. Here's another. Some boogeymen are reversed amongst their rank. The death of these blue painted wielders will send their followers into berserk frenzy, making them more ferocious and harder to kill. Dispatch them last. Alright. Oh. And look, they do get on them, like in the original game, which is great. That means that it's more challenging. I'm trying to go after him. There we go. Mounting them. Turning them off. Alrighty. There it is again. Telling me that there's axe is needed. Like I said, even when you're on the beast, you can use it. And like in the beginning, the axe is basically just used for puzzles. But as you go along, you can use it more and more for combat as well. as you build it also. And finite, finish it. Here's another scroll. A cunning product of magicians of Dire, the beast summoner, resonates with the souls of the tame beast and teleports them to where they are needed most. Where they come from in anyone's guess. Here's another the beast. Sneak attack him like that. Cloaking. You can only do it slow when you sneak attack. You can see. He killed one. Oh, he caught me. He caught me hard body. Got him. Trying to see if anything I might have missed. What I can do is I can come back, go to the beginning, which is also pretty cool, of the level where I started. Like so, and regenerate a new beast. Now we're ready to go. Kind of like the length more than I think dragon at the moment. The barracks. Alrighty. And like I said, the beast feels really smooth and usable. Gotta go the other way. So although Oh, I hit my beast. Coastal Kingdom of Daya was once a proud community of lake and river people. Now the town built along the riverside has been deserted. Flight or subjugation has rendered the area a ghost town. Okay. Oh, found the gate where I can fill up my powers. Nice. Really nice. Another dragon port. Over there. Has a nice draw distance as well. You can see. Oh, I killed my now the gate open. Let me go get the dragon. Since I accidentally killed the leech. Mount. Fill up my potion meter to have my magic. Jesus. So proud of something. Some energy. Only have 2 statues left. That's great. That's great. And there's so much more aggression. Can't block. Oh my god. Pressing the wrong button. Lord, merciful. You see, it's pretty challenging. As you can see, it's challenging. It's not easy. Got him. Got him. They have an advantage. clearly have an advantage at least. There you go. Hang in there. Oh, that's what it came from. Oh, there's not horrible. I like how it just loads up back in to make it seem like a continuous level. I gotta unmount. That was one. That's two. 3, 4, 5. Oh. Yeah. So we got this way over here. Oh, right. Slots. Very easy. There we go. No. There it is. Oh, now it went down. That opened up. So you see that the levels have a big sense of scale and size. They're really big. Big advantage. Destroy. Nice jump. Ball on the beast as well. Slot. This way. There you go. Oh, they possessed. Now I have to kill it because they possessed it. Unbelievable. he's going. No. Okay. I don't know where they are, but they are there. Another treasure chest. Really nice. Get on the here we are. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to more than likely I'm gonna try to end it here. Fixing positioning of the camera. Because I think this goes on for a little longer and the video will be over an hour long. Burned them to death. There. There you go. Tribute that terrorists acquired from the treasure and fallen enemies is multiplied by her Titan bonus. By skillfully dispatching enemies without taking damage, terrorists can continue to increase her bonus. Oh, okay. So the more combat I do without, same thing like Rise, as a chain back to back. The better my counter meter will be, and the better combo points are. It's really cool. Another scroll. Like gnomes, crawlers can borrow. The earth, unlike gnomes, they freely attack. All who disturbing the hard shell crawlers of the desert can only be attacked from underneath. Alrighty. Obviously that's the ending that we're talking about. I don't remember the Olakins control scheme because it still throws me off. Oh boy. Keep pressing this wrong damn button. Oh, there it is. I died. So, I'm gonna put no. Go to the screen, and I'll end the playthrough there for the moment, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed presenting it to you. Let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed the game, if you played it before, if you didn't play it before, if you didn't know it existed, or if you didn't know it was at least decent enough to take a look at because of the bad criticism that it got from the, in the gaming venues and obviously the outlets, gaming outlets from reviewers to magazines and things like that. So, guys, it's been fun like always. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll try to do a complete playthrough of the game as I'm going along, so you guys can see. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next playthrough. Peace.